Welcome to the stream. Oh boy. Hold on. We are going to be working on a few things today. Kind of funny. Um, so at the moment, we we have a couple things going on. What is going on here? Something's going on with Kick, it looks like. That's fine. It's just Kick. Um, that's fine. Yeah, looks fine on Twitch. That's all that really matters at the moment. Um, yeah, thank you. Yours is as well. Um, yeah. So basically, kind of what we're going to be doing is graphic design stuff. So at the moment, um, I'm going to be working on some stuff for school. And I'm actually on the clock right now to do that. So we are getting paid. This is paid. Let's go. But I figured I'd stream my process. Why is this stuttering? It's happening on Twitch too. Hang on. Let's switch to desktop. I don't know why it's kind of bugging out. Also, the transitions are kind of wigging out as well. Um, let's just see. Kind of curious. So if I'm doing some other stuff, experiences your payment. It kinda is. Sometimes depending on who you ask. Um, okay, I guess it cleared up. I don't know what's going on. It looks to be fine. Excuse me. Sweet. Yeah, just let me know if anything happens. If audio starts to cut out video, and I'll fix it. Okay. Anyways, what we're gonna be doing is we gotta design some new logo stuff. Well, not logo. I don't know what I'm saying. Not a new logo. Um, we are designing assets for school. Once I get all those assets done, I'm gonna clock out. I'm gonna work on hopefully Super Pairboy's emotes today. Yeah, there is a troll on the left. Kind of looks ugly. Not gonna lie. Um, I don't know. It's kind of baked into the stream though, so that's unfortunate. Um, yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to be up to. We're going to be kind of just dealing with that. So with the university assets, which is what I'm yeah, it's part of the show. The university assets, we're working on a program called Expression. So there's Expression Studio and Expression Designer. They're they can essentially be treated as like equivalents, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what this program actually looks like, because it's kind of gross a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So is it pulling it up on the other screen? No. Okay. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's kind of old looking, and that's because the program hasn't received any to my knowledge, any major updates since like mid 2000s, late 2000s. So yeah, it's pretty old. But technically, it is industry standard and it is powerful. But basically, what we have to do is the way that this program works, and I'll go ahead and explain it to people who don't know, and I don't blame you, is that this is an object-based program. So basically, if I want to play a video, right, any video, no matter what, if I want to play this on something, I have to make a shape first. Yeah, it kind of feels like a Windows 98 program, not gonna lie. I have to make a shape first. And this shape is kind of in 3D space. So that's something else you kind of have to look out for. And it's not very traditional. As you can see, it's kind of lagging a little bit. That's the program itself, not the screen. As you can see, you could probably barely make out this blue right here. That's the z-axis. So if it's in the center, can't really do it. As I go backward, or not backward, to the left, you could see my ability to go backward becomes apparent. This is the front view. So if we go ahead and reset this, I can change cameras like this. So if I view it from the right, you can see it's a plane. So yeah, we're basically working in 3D space. That is very tedious and very annoying to work with, because it was causing some glitching. Because when you're layering things on top of each other, they're essentially clipping. So you have to very slightly move things forward in the Z space. So all that aside, if I want to show video, I have to make a quad first and then map a video material onto it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they made Spy Kids. But that's basically the rundown of how this program works. So it's an object-based program. So we have to work within an object space. So I'll go ahead and pull up this one, which is a lineup sheet. So I can go ahead and show you guys. No, I actually don't want to save changes to this. Recent, no. So this is essentially what some of the graphics are going to look like. These are work in progress. These are not final. I want to make that very clear. So basically the benefit of a program like this is it's object-based and it's template-based. So what I mean by that is that down here, which I'll go ahead and shrink my my camera stuff a little bit so you can see, just for a hot sec. So down here you can see that this is called the object manager. So that's basically where all of our objects are going to be located. And so instead of making this like, say, green banner, I want this to be a green banner. It is a green banner, but in reality, it's just a banner. So what you're supposed to do is make a material. Let's go ahead and duplicate this material, and then we're going to edit it. And say, I want this to be blue. Well, now it's blue. So that's what I mean by template-based. So all this stuff is working off of templates. And then you use materials and stuff to change things. Same goes for something like a logo up here. So if I don't know if I have another logo immediately available, but I could probably import one. New banner just dropped. We make a new material, it's a new image. It ends up loading in. Oh, there we go. So basically, what you're doing is instead of designing it to work around other images and other shapes, things such as this is working off of templates. So if I do something like make it white, which this is like a transparent white, so it's that's why it looks that way. So it's not exactly white, but you can see it's literally just a square. And then I can fit other logos and such into this square. So basically that's kind of what we're working with in this sense. That's kind of how all this stuff is actually working at the moment, and that's how it should be theoretically working when we get to it. So yeah, basically that's kind of how that's all set up. So let me go ahead real quick and delete this material. I think I have to do it over here. Yeah. Same thing kind of goes for the text. So as you can see, this is a template of text. This is going to be, say, like a starting lineup graphic for baseball. So there's 9 players on a field. They all have positions. They all have names. So if you go through, say, okay, well, these are all player, and then the number that's on the side here, that's not a player name. And I would say very good, very observant. So, as you can see down here, we have kind of this separated, player 1, player 2 name. So the way to change these is you go to data source. So you can tell if it's a static text or a data link text. So right now it's set to data link, but nothing is actually connected to it yet. It's just set that way, so then once we do have the source, it'll work. But basically, what we can do is we can take something like an Excel spreadsheet that has all the players, their numbers, their positions, all of their stats, like their RBI, their hit percentage, different things like that. That gets updated, I believe, outside of the university. So that would be something like the league that they're part of actually controls that. So what we can do because of this is we can take that Excel spreadsheet and tell it. So we would set the data link source, which right now it's not set to anything. But we can set that data link source to read those columns, and it'll auto-populate and auto-update. And that's really strong for something like this, because what we can do is we can very quickly change this into our own school's stats if we need to. If something gets updated, like a position gets updated or something like that, we can very quickly change it and it'll just work. And it also works because now that we have this graphic set up this way, we can change it based on school as well. So, say if Huntington is the home team and Indiana Wesleyan is the away team, if we pull up the starting lineup for Huntington, and then we want to pull up the starting lineup for IWU after, say, like next inning or next half inning, then we can set it to change to Indiana Wesleyan. And you'll do that in the sequence tab. So there's a separate tab for all of the sequence stuff. So right now this is the Huntington one, and I don't have any other setup for any other school yet because I'm still kind of in the process of making this. But when that were to come around, you would click that sequence, which would be set to Indiana Wesleyan. It would change the banner colors to their colors of red. It would change the logo to theirs, and it would change the player names to their players. And it would be running off of that data sheet. So basically, that's kind of the rundown of what this program is capable of and what we're trying to get it to do. So, because of that, because of how kind of complex it needs to be, where you're essentially working with objects rather than just like layers, and you're also working with data link, and you're working with making it in template rather than as a final design. There needs to be a lot of planning that's going into this. So because of that, excuse me, I'm a little sick. But because of that, then we need to kind of plan out what entirely is going on here. So this is all baseball right now. This was just a test. This might end up actually getting used for baseball. I wouldn't be surprised, but baseball's not until spring. So we need to focus on fall sports, which right now are the two main ones are volleyball and soccer. So my friend Erica, she's currently working on soccer, so I'm currently assigned volleyball. So, all that to say, we need to design volleyball graphics. So that's kind of what this first part of the stream is going to be. So we're going to kind of look up some inspiration for some volleyball graphics, things like scoreboards, lower third banners, different things like that, what stats they need to track, all those things. And then we're going to bring it into Illustrator and design it there. The reason being is that if there need to be any changes made, we're going to submit this, see if they want any changes, and as long as everything's good on that front and they don't need any changes, great. That's really great. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. We're going to just kind of go from there. So yeah, once they get all that stuff approved, then we'll actually bring it into expressions, deal with all that, make it all here. Cool. So that's kind of where we're at with this. That's where this is all kind of going. So I'm going to not save any of these changes because I don't want to screw that project up. Then we're going to open up Illustrator. So this is just a logo file. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that's saved. Then we're going to go home. I don't actually know if I can change the name of this. I feel like there is a way. It might be in Creative Cloud because I need to go ahead and relabel this real fast because not Acrobat. Creative Cloud. Files. Rename. There we go. Choose what logo. All right, there we go. And we'll be getting to you shortly, Manjor. We'll be tackling your stuff here pretty soon, so don't you worry. But yeah, very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start a new file. We're going to make it web large. So 1920 by 1080, that's the thing we want to work with. We're going to call it, if I can actually select this, call it verification required. Did Maggie need a verification code, Josh? I'm getting a, yeah. Okay. Hang on, give me one quick second. I'm gonna text her real fast. One second. Okay, let's see. I gotta be honest, it's very annoying to me how Apple decided to do this. So basically the way, okay, it should be, okay, it should be fine now. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and let her know, Josh, if you want to. Yeah, Apple kind of made this really annoying thing where if you want to share purchases with each other, um, that you have to have a shared card number, which is, excuse me, um, probably one of the dumber things they've done. Because it's like, yeah, I want to share purchases. Like, I own some movies or uh, stuff on, uh, I guess, my Apple account. And it, for whatever reason, you need to have a shared card, which I don't get. Like, I could understand if it was like, say, a kid and you have family sharing set up, and then if they want to buy something, they're gonna ask for your card anyways. But like, everyone in the family is adults, and if I remember correctly, I don't think it it is set up in a way that actually, like, doesn't do that. Like, there's not a way that you can just pay separately with your own card. It's charging the default card on the account. I'm not sure. I don't think I got a notification from my wallet. Uh, do you know how much it was? Uh, yeah, it looks like it did, but you know, whatever. That's fine. We can take care of it later. Um, it's not that big of a deal. It's $5. I'm not gonna die. We can worry about that later. No, it's not your fault. It's Apple's because they're dumb and stupid. Um, let's see. What if I do? What if I do what? Oh, if I do die. Yeah. Oh well. Cost of doing business, I guess. Um. All right. Let's see. So we're gonna make this 450 by 50. Let's not do that. 450. Go ahead and align this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Am I still for dinner? I'm kind of leeching off of mom and dad right now, so yeah. Uh, we're gonna pull up. Also, I have another card too, so like, it's also not the end of the world if let's see. Volley. That little chimp. Their graphic is kind of set up like this, but that's not entirely ideal. Their graphics on the lower third. Problem is that because it's on the lower third, I already turned it off, so I don't think you have access to it anymore. But I don't think a lot. I don't think there's a lot you can actually max out because it's when I got my Apple Watch, I did like the payment through that card. So like the year-long payment from Apple, and you need an Apple card for that, and so that took up like half of the value, and it's like slowly been going down. So I don't even know where it's at right now. But what's the actual score going to look like? It's something like this. So challenge, timeout, timeout, challenge. I'm kind of confused what these graphics actually mean. Dude, oh my gosh, you can't show that on stream. TOS, bro. What the heck is this? I don't even know, bro. There's power volleyball. Okay. So instead, let's make this 300, and then let's make this 100. Gonna do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if I take, let's say, E, oh, okay. Oh, I forgot my mouse is brokey. Don't want to delete an anchor point. I think this is a bit too big of a logo. Let's Just copy this real quick. Funnily enough, that's actually working better. So I'm gonna make this a kind of ray, just so we can kind of see what we're working with here. We're going to make a main segment here. Go ahead and make it kind of bold. We're going to do another line segment. Go through the bottom there. Actually, it would probably be best if we did HU, and then let's do like let's pick a better font. This is, yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and save it. Yes. Like clean fonts. Unbar text. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, not you. The bold. It's still not lining up. Um, there we go. Sorry for Gothic. Um, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go in a new direction. Okay. Oh, sorry. This cold sucks. Um, okay, both of these are actually kind of raised up. There we go. That looks more accurate. Okay. Um, mm, whoa. Okay. We go to band. There we go. Oh, yeah, we're gonna change this. Oh, hey, I see you slacking. It's close enough to HU's color for now. Um, I know it's because I'm awful at shortcuts. So there is very much a simpler and easier method to go about this, but whatever. Um, we're gonna make you blue. Let's make you like blue blue. Okay. Pull up you. Pull up the Crossroads League. Why are you blue? Copy image. Paste image. Paste image. Ew, grody. No me gusta. What excite? Do you not have the graphics available? Is this really what I get? That's okay. Now we're gonna copy you, paste you. Why are you the way the way that you are? It's making me sick, bro. Um, we can. Okay. Um, I'm gonna make this text color. We'll make you. Yeah, let's make you white because you're gonna be away. And then, yeah, I don't care. Can you shut up? I don't care. I should have that asset here. Just go ahead and copy this, paste this. It's gonna be really big. You gotta shrink it down. This color. Let's go ahead and make you. Nope. Nope. Mm. Oh, how much I dig that. We'll leave it for now, but I might want to come back to this. because that kind of looks a little grody. I don't know if I'm a big fan of green on green like this, even though it's got an outline. It just doesn't look right. I mean, HU's logo, to be fair, isn't the greatest. Can I? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna switch mice real quick since mine is busted. Wrong bag. There we go. Hmm, okay. Nope. There we go. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. Ah. Right, now I can actually zoom in and out. Um, yeah, there we go. Finally. So grab another line segment. Into you, you, and there we go. You cut up. Goodness, Windows is being particularly annoying today. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs to go over 1. That's not 1. Close enough. Um, Okay. Some of this stuff isn't exactly. Please stop. Isn't exactly, 100 proof yet, but close enough. Um,
Pick up, bumped over the top. That was sensational from Nishida. He's showing it full range of his weapons again. Absolutely brilliant there from.
all right. Um, See what happens when which of these colors? Um, roll to the back, make it black, and then give it a stroke. Um, that's what. Okay. And to outside, make it fun. There we go. Group it, and then line it. And if we grab a stream real fast of volleyball, we'll screen it, make sure it's 1060. It is. We'll just stream in an awful bit rate. Copy paste. Oops. Goodness. Can I actually make this like 50? Yeah. Well, plus before we do that, I want to add. Whoa, okay. Go ahead and ungroup these. I'm gonna grab the expand appearance, weight. So we need a little indicator on who is serving the ball. Well, let's make this just yellow is honestly an awful color. Okay, a little bit of a mismatch here. What print? Okay, there we go. 0, but make it white. Okay. Just a very general concept. Okay. Yeah. Um. All right. Go ahead and export it. And then we're gonna do test. Oh man. Yeah. Wait. That's fun. You. Let's make you 100 again. Now let's export. Sweet. Okay. Not too shabby. Okay. Um. Actually, I'm going to message on Teams. Let's do Wagner, voice, and I'm just gonna Yeah, was it? Ah, okay. Ooh, we can do something where it's like math. What we can do is oh, we can do a little silly goofy doodle. And here we have maybe white isn't the greatest color for me. Okay. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Um, I'm just like shocked how efficient I can be when I'm actually getting paid. Because usually I just kind of slack off. Um, which isn't a good thing. I don't like saying that, but it's true, unfortunately. Ah, sorry. Oh, okay. Well, sweet. Um, all right. So hopefully they respond soon. In the meantime, I need to design the lower third graphic. So that would be
A mega rally usually happens because you want beauty mismatch.
may not be in there. These are highlights. Might be closer towards the beginning. Nice camera work. So for a graphic like that, and actually move this on its own layer. Board up, let's do test footage. Another layer. Okay, so we need another graphic. Rectangle tool, something that's, let's do 960 by 150. I'm going to fill it with black for the time being. Then center it up. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do this as no fill, actually a white fill with a black outline. That's 5 point. But let's make that on the inside. And then do a guess we can just draw a guy. Oh, that's why. Would be here. That's okay. It's white. Thank you. 50 point. Cool. Do we have anything in these games like that? Excuse me. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Goodness. Oh. Who the heck is that screaming like that? Yeah, it doesn't appear so. Hmm. Yep. These are going to be aligned to the outside. Object, expand, wait. Might even blow it up to like 75 on this. Still free. Right, but it centers it in view. You know, center these. Grid. And then hit him with the swap. Alright. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright. In that case, let's go ahead and go to alright. Sweet. Nice. Okay. Well, that's what am I watching? I got no idea, bro. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. So I just now noticed that I wasn't on a multi-stream chat, so I don't even know if anyone was saying anything else anywhere. Sorry about that. Yeah, the only thing I was watching was just one of the HU volleyball games to see what graphics they had and like not just what would need replaced, but also like if we need to add new things, because it looks like they don't actually have things like lower thirds for volleyball, at least ones that they were using. So that's kind of interesting to me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of crazy. So let me show you something I've been working on. Real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and transition to the parabolic graphics. Wow. So here's the road. Okay. Something you never want to hear. But as you can see, this is running at a super low frame rate. What is going on? There we go. Okay. So here we are. All right. Show you what this looks like real fast. So this is. I was going to do this for not as part of the emotes, but as kind of like a conceptual, like stream starting soon kind of graphic where you could just kind of play it. You know, it's kind of like over here. Um, you know, this cape would be kind of flowing a little bit, and then it's like stream starting soon or something like that. But yeah, why is this leather like not shown up properly? Let's fix that real fast. Leather. The bump map, combine the texture. Hold up. That's a little more like it. Let's do 8. And then let's do 4 on this. There we go. Cool. No. Oh no. That's no bueno. There we go. Thing over here needs to go here. Needs to be big. There we go. Okay. It still kind of looks a little crunchy, so we might need to fix that. Here. That's why.